Hey, good morning. It's Jen with Lady Tarot 911 and Miss Nala. She's underneath the desk, just chilling. How is everybody? It is the week coming up of the Pisces or the full moon in Pisces. So what that means is that could create like a dreamy, fantasizing type of sense in all of us. And it also, because it is Pisces, it allows for emotions to flow a little easier, a little more freely. This is a moon about coming back to center, balancing out things that maybe were a little off kilter within yourself, within relationships with other people. And this moon is called the harvest moon because it is the moon that rises closest to the sunset, or is closest to the sunset, I should say. Not rises, because if it's the sunset, it's going down. But it in placement wise, it is the moon that's closest to the sun. So in turn, it's the brightest. Now that also leads to opening up with intuition. As emotions flow, that means you're more open to receiving and not so restricted, which means that you receive messages and guidance, and that is why your intuition is better. So I thought we would do a kind of a combo read this week to see how your week's going to go with your soulmate, whoever that is that's on your mind, your person. So that could be a love interest, that could be a family member, a colleague, just a friend, somebody, that you've been maybe just going through some challenges with, whoever. But we'll check you versus them, what the energy will be like under the influence of this moon. And then also, because it will highlight a little bit about intuition, and with this brighter moon, us being able to use our intuition, but it also highlights the psychic abilities and gifts that you might have that you don't pay attention to. So I'm calling it your superpower, and we're going to see what superpower you will have during this next week under the energy of the full moon in Pisces, and what you need to look for and what you need to know about that superpower, how you can use that superpower, because it's unique to you and your current situation and the energies that are happening. So everybody is at a different place, different timelines, different situations. But I wanted to know what superpower you have that you can look for and hone into and be able to possibly practice using to help you in your situation that might be taking place this week. So I'm going to cut off the intro, and then I'll just do it sign by sign, and I'll just post your signs in the on my regular page. So you guys have a great week, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye. Hey Aries, okay, so we are going to pull you versus your soulmate, whoever is on your mind. Could be a boss or a colleague, or a love interest, a family, a friend, whoever. You versus them. And then we're going to also pull your superpower for the week. What is that superpower that is going to be highlighted under this new moon, or sorry, the new moon's on the 25th, the full moon in Pisces this week, that you can hone into and also use maybe to help you manage this week a little easier. Okay, so you are Two of Swords. Maybe making some decisions. Your person is Temperance, and the overall energy is Two of Pentacles. So a couple twos here, and that's about balance. Like I had mentioned in the intro, you are really you're struggling, trying to make a decision, a choice. You're balancing a lot. I feel like you have a lot going on in your world, and a lot of big choices maybe in life. This month is the month of destiny, and there's a lot of major arcanas that have been coming out in the reads, which means there's huge transformational things happening this month. And you are in the process of really trying to decide and make some firm decisions on what you want. And you feel like you're not able to make this decision. In this card, she's blindfolded. And my first thought on this is that she is trying to look through that blindfold. She's trying to look outside herself to find the answers, when in actuality, we all have the answers within us. And it's about, like I had mentioned, the answer that you're looking for is that you'll find the answer if you stop looking for it, by shutting off your mind and using your intuition. You know what the right answer is. You know the direction to go. You just might not be wanting to see it and decide on it. So I'm going to clarify here real quick about what these decisions are. So you got the Stork card. So the Stork card is about change, and it being a positive change. A lot of times change can be very scary. And when we feel like we're in control of our lives, and we have control, but to change means that we go into an unknown. And so our mind it lies to us and keeps us stuck where we're at, because our brain's job is to keep us safe. So anything, even positive change, the unknown is scary, and the brain doesn't know what to do with that. The brain can't process how to keep us safe in an unknown. So it will keep us stuck where we're at and keep us never making a decision. So this is saying that you should positive change is good. Embrace change. You're going to have to do that. You're not going to find the answers. You're never going to come out of that cycle of indecision unless you shut off your brain and use that intuition that's within inside you, because that's where the answers lie. And you also got pour your heart out. Letter communication, making contact, information, document a message of love. So this could be reaching out to family members, friends, a love interest, making a decision to not only embrace the change, but open up the communication. And this is a time of Virgo, which Virgo is very much about solid communication. That's what Virgos are pretty much known for. And so reaching out, reaching out because of communication, but being able to have your words flow easier, have your emotions flow easier, and be able to say what you want to say and embrace the change that comes with that, and get out of that paralyzation, analyzation mode. Now, your soulmate is in a temperance state. This is angel energy. He is the temperance angel. So this is divine guidance. Temperance is just very much about tempering things and happenings and people that are within their life. They're bringing that back to balance and harmony, and they've got that balance within them. Hang on one second. I'm going to pull a card. So there, if by chance you're cross-watching, so this is, you pulled window and also snake. So snake isn't bad. Snake is just, you want to pay attention to the people around you. If they're trying to deceive you, I don't know, that's a white snake, so it's hard to, well, and the card is all white, which means when you have white on a card, that means touching on your spirituality, making sure that you are making decisions and paying attention to things, using your higher self, your higher guidance. So just make sure that everybody's on the up and up around you this week. And also the window. So, okay, and this goes right along with the snake. So spirituality, faith, destiny, higher guidance and protection. Get in touch with your higher self. So this is going to be a week where Aries, your soulmate, will be in this, in this mode of, really holding on to their spirituality and using that higher guidance to use their own intuition about the week and what's going to be taking place. So it sounds like you guys are doing the same things, just in maybe a little different manner, but that's okay. We're all on our own timeline and doing our own thing and, seeing things from our own perspectives. At work, there could be a project that maybe, is being looked at differently within family structures. Those are always changing. Energy is always changing. So we're never going to see perspectives on things exactly like, somebody else in our life. And so we just adjust to that and align. But if we're all using our intuition, then we're all being divinely guided anyways. And so we can all get kind of on that same path and align that way. So let's see what your superpower is this week, Aries, that you can use in this maybe situation or hone in this week, because that moon will be brighter and highlighting our intuition and our psychic abilities. We're going to see what your psychic ability and gift is. So universe, show me what, okay, so that one doesn't want to go back in. So mystifying, you exude mystery, teasing the mind with the unknown that will help others embrace the obscure and charge ahead fearlessly. So I feel like the mystifying is, I feel like you are somewhat of a mystery. I'm going to look at the bottom card. Oh, I love this one. I'm going to use this one too for you, because this says descendant. You come from a long line of healers, herbalists, and wise folk. Their ancient knowing resonates today deep in your spirit. You will know yourself by knowing them. This also touches on our ancestry and our higher selves as well. Finding truths and honesty within not only ourselves and trusting that, but trusting that guidance and that the all-knowing, the inner knowing within us comes from, our reaching out to our higher selves and our ancestry that came before us to give us that guidance. You are an old soul, I feel, and you're very wise. And that's why I think you get trapped in this cycle within your mind, because you tend to want to find the answers, to solve them, and have a solid grasp on the outcome of things, when in an unknown situation, there isn't that control necessarily. However, if you are tapping into that intuition and using that to connect to your 5D higher self and your ancestry, then they'll never lead you astray and you're making the correct answer. So that's pretty much your outcome. It's going to be positive. It's going to be the way that you were supposed to go. And through doing this, you're going to help others see that that's the answer as well, is with this mystifying card, teasing the mind with the unknown. And it'll help others embrace the obscure and charge ahead fearlessly. You'll help others see where the answers lie. And, we all are connected, and it's important to be able to pass on our gifts. You have these gifts within you. You have a psychic ability to be able to know what will be happening, or know within your intuition of something that might be taking place, or know how to handle a situation, because intuition and that guidance from our higher selves and our ancestry will give us those answers before even the 3D time frame, might appear for something. So that in itself is that psychic ability, when you can do that. And we can all do it. There's levels at which each one of us can, and what we pay attention to. But according to these, you have the highest of the highest when it comes to that. And tapping into that is just what you need to realize this week and practice, or maybe do for the first time. I mean, we've all had intuition our whole life, but actually paying attention to it and seeing where it leads us could be something that's new for you, but might help you tremendously getting out of this situation in your mind that keeps you trapped in this indecision. So Aries, that's what I have for you this week. I hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.